Earlier this year, I went to Camden, New Jersey, where they used to have complete mistrust between the department and local residents, and where the crime rate was sky high. And they're now using community policing and data to drive down crime. They've got a war room with cameras trained on hotspots around the city. And they've got software that lets community residents direct those cameras on where drug dealers or gangs are congregating. And that way, local residents feel that they're not just being spied on, they're partners with the police. The police chief there trained their officers from the very first day. The officers would just be dropped off in the neighborhoods they were going to be serving and said, "You're spending all day here without a car, figure it out." Which meant that if they even just wanted to go to the restroom, they'd have to get to know the local business. And they started meeting parents and communities. And that way because they knew the communities they were serving, they were able to distinguish between the drug dealer and the good kid, even if both of them were wearing a hoodie. The police even bought 2 ice cream trucks with drug forfeiture money, and in the summer drove them into some neighborhoods where gangs had taken over. And drug dealers were peddling on the streets, and otherwise the street was empty. They drove those ice cream trucks, planted them there, and had police officers giving out free ice cream. And suddenly the community started coming out, and the drug dealers started fading away. All of a sudden, the street corners where criminals were dealing drugs had police officers dishing out free chocolate chip. But in all of these efforts, the goal was to get the community involved before a crime takes place, to build trust before a crisis erupts. And officers then feel more welcome to their communities, citizens are more likely to cooperate with the police, and that makes us all safer.